Cool kid. Hi, cool kid. So cool. Evie, you want to say hi to your fans? Are you saying hi to your fans? Yes. That's what Evies do. Good Evies. They say hi to the fans. Good Eva. Good. How you doing? Oh, yeah. Ooh. Cool kids. I got some thoughts. I want to share thoughts and just kind of lay it on you. Yep. So, I made a video a couple days ago. I said, stack your powder, keep it dry. Stack it, keep it dry. It's dry powder time. And I still stand by that. I do. Because I really think silver is going to go down. Well, I really do. I think there's going to be a buying opportunity in the next, it might be October. It might be October, guys. I'm going to say it. Now, this is not investment advice, but I really think October there's going to be a buying opportunity for silver. I think we're going to see a significant drop in the equities markets. I think it's coming this month, and I don't even know if it will last next week. I wish we had more time to stack that dry powder. I'm telling you. And if you're in the paper market, if you're really in the paper market, that might be the time to think about buying some silver. Yeah, October, this month. Now, it's entirely possible that I'm wrong, but it is coming. It may not be this month. It might be next month or 2 months from now. But there is going to be a precipitous drop-off in the equities markets. The bond market's already getting clobbered. This could be the big one, guys. And when that happens, margin calls are going to come in. And these folks, okay, they're going to want an asset to get into that they know will have some value. Yeah. Hi, Eva. Are you running into the camera? Good. That's just what we need. Yeah. So the safe haven asset thing is going to come, but what's holding it back is the dollar is strong. Okay? So what you have to recognize, though, is that dollar being strong it's an illusion. Okay? It's an illusion caused by the fact that all the other currencies are weak. So the dollar isn't necessarily strong, it's just the best looking pig at the beauty contest, as the old cliche goes. So let's get some silver in here, because I don't want to be just yakking. And we want to talk. We want to look at the shiny, right, Eva? We like the shiny. Eva, look. Eva, look. What's that? Is that shiny? Is that hers likes her shiny? Is that the shiny? Yeah. Do you want to get it? Do you want to get the shiny? Do you want to get the shiny? Yeah, you better get it. She's getting the shiny. She likes her shinies. All right, so yeah, shinies are good. But if you want to maximize how many shinies you can get for your doll hairs, what you're going to wait, what your buy signal is, it's going to be the drop of the markets, but there's another signal, and this is when it's going to come up. Okay, so it's going to drop down when the equities crash. It's going to come up, okay, It's going to have its day when the dollar crashes. Okay? That's when you're going to see all this work pay off. Yep. All your work, all your stacking you've been doing, all the getting of the babies here. You want the babies? You got to get the babies. Yep. You got to get the babies. So, yep. Got to get the babies. Well, all those years or months or days or hours you've been, I don't know how long you guys have been stacking. The payoff comes when people are fleeing from the other assets, okay? That's when you know, okay? That's when people are going to be running. You're not going to be able to get your hands on any of this, okay? I predict. Now, I could be wrong. I don't think when the dollar collapses, I don't think people are going to be giving up their silver willy-nilly. Okay? And the beauty of this is, now I'm going to give you some strategies. If what I'm saying is true, right? And I'm not recommending any of this because, again, none of this is financial advice. But let's say you had some debts, right? If what I'm predicting, I don't know if you call it a prediction, because I don't know the exact time frame when the dollar collapses. I do think the markets collapse this month. That's your buying opportunity. Your selling opportunity is when the dollar collapses. When that happens, you will see people fleeing to silver, gold, anything that isn't dollar-based, right? So if it's based on dollars, you don't want it. This stuff isn't based on dollars. This is a bet against the dollar. Every time you buy silver, it's a bet against the dollar, okay? Or you could be buying it as an industrial metal too. That's another use. So I don't want to underplay that because that is important. And there are times when equities are doing well and silver can do well too if supply's short. So I don't want to tell you it's all just doom and gloom. It's not. Silver is a versatile asset. Now, you don't want to put all your eggs in this one basket unless you're crazy like me. Yeah. And in that case, yeah, get it all. But this stuff, okay, has more room for growth than gold does. What? No, don't say that. Yeah. As a percentage, right? When silver shoots up, it usually does it quickly. It goes fast, hard, boom. It's very volatile. Silver has a lot more room to grow compared to its all-time highs than gold does. Okay? Now, I'm going to remind people of that because a lot of people have forgotten that recently. That fact hasn't changed. Now, some would argue that silver is more suppressed. Maybe, but water always rises or sinks to its own level depending on the scenario. You can only hold the dam so long. Now, will we survive to see silver's day in the sun? I don't know. But with the stresses and cracks in the markets right now, the House of Cards might be coming down. And when the House of Cards comes down, there's patterns of this, guys. There's patterns of this, right? This is why I always preach the gold to silver ratio, okay? Because that is a signal. Everybody says, well, the new normal 60. You know, the new normal for the last, 50 years, 40 years? Well, guess what? Silver's been around. Humans, as long as humans have been around, they've wanted silver. Since recorded history started, right? The first man who found this ore and said, ooh, isn't that nice? You know, you can blame that person, but the truth is, there's something inherent in our DNA to make us want this stuff, okay? Once we see it, once we're exposed to it, it's like, and there is an addictive element to it. Look at this coin, I mean, who doesn't want to be addicted, right? So, all I'm saying is keep your eyes out for a drop in the equities, margin calls being called, and just keep your eyes open for opportunities. I do suggest, and this is what I'll be doing, I'm stacking the dry powder. I'm getting dollars. Okay? Dollars going up, silver's going to go down in the short term. And how low will it go? I don't know. Anything below 15 is my buy signal. Okay? Now, that's my personal number. That's my number. I'm not telling you to go with my number. What I am saying, though, is my number's 15. Okay? And then I'm just going to watch. If it starts going up, right, like precipitously, I'm gonna back off because I already have my position. You see? So you got to have a broader strategy. I already have my position, but if you don't have your position, I would suggest not backing off. I would suggest doing what you can. And now don't overextend yourself. Don't overextend yourself for silver, ever. Okay? You should be dollar cost averaging with this. You should be doing a certain amount per month unless you see a dip. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. There's going to be a dip. All right? I think. Now, that doesn't mean go out and buy silver right now. It means look for a dip. All right? And my target is $15 an ounce. I think it will go there or lower. All right? But anything below 15 is a buy for me. Does that make sense? All right. That's all I got for today, guys. Watch for it. See if I'm right. I could be crazy, but I really think silver's going to take a dump. And I really think you're going to want to capitalize on that because there's going to be a time when silver shines. And there's a real chance that time's coming this year. Or, hold on. This fiscal year. Well, no, the fiscal year is it's the 20th. Let me be precise. Between now and, say, October of 2023, I think we're going to see a major currency crisis. Liquidity crisis. Global. At the very least, we're going to see a recession. Okay? But I think we're going to see something a little bigger than that. I think we're going to have an actual large, memorable economic event. A lot of people don't realize this, but the current bull market is the longest in history. That's got to be a sign. There were other signs. Remember when Petro went negative, right? Anybody remember this? This was just, it was in 2020. Petro literally went negative. Its value was negative dollars. That was a sign. The crash of 2020. Remember the little K-complex, K-shaped wave, they called it, crash? That was a sign, okay? And that was very similar to what happened in 1920, I believe it was, or 21, after the Spanish flu came through, right? Well, guess what, guys? We aren't on a solid ground now, financially, as we were then. So the timetable from 1921 to 1929 is 8 years, right? The Roaring 20s. Well, their foundation was based on real money. We still had sound money back then. We don't now. We're at the end of a currency cycle. Got it? So these fiat currencies, they come and go. All right? They get refurbished, reused. They've been around forever. None of them survives for long. And especially a reserve currency like the dollar. We are at the tail end of the dollar as a reserve currency. It's just the cycle. It happened to England. It's happened to every great empire in history. Eventually, They have a loss of economic prowess. They become second class. Their monies are no longer. Well, hey, we got an example right here. Matter of fact, I was just showing them to you. These guys. These used to be the big dogs. They had all the silver, all the gold. Yeah, they spin it readily. These were the trade coins of the world. Look at these chop marks. Okay. Well, guess what? When's the last time you saw a Spanish coin in your hand? When's the last time you heard about Spain? Right? And unless you're following, news in Europe, you probably didn't hear about Spain recently. Not a lot going on there in the global sense. Yeah? Now, I will say the difference between the United States and Spain, they're vast, obviously. But we're not special. We're not special. We went into this fiat thing under Nixon. Yeah? Thinking we were special. But we're not. We're not special. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Watch out. See if I'm right. I could be wrong. I just got a feeling, guys. And if you got a feeling and you listen, I think you're going to do all right. But this is not financial advice. This is just the mad ravings of an insane person. I hope you find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake. And like, share, subscribe. And have an amazing day.